California.
Trying to get the garage door opener to work, but it wouldn't. Hey, didn't we just get this?
No.
Didn't I just get this? Pretty recently?
You sound like you have tuberculosis.
Yeah.
Allergies, or do you have like a cold?
I have allergies.
Oh, okay.
This happened last time it got really windy.
They want $1 for any of the games.
$1?
Yeah. So I figure, I know I'm not going to touch Skylanders with a 30-foot pole.
Do you have this?
I don't have a 360 anymore, so it doesn't matter.
I might get Fable 3, actually.
I've never been up there. I'm not going up there. The second I hear any noise coming from up there, I'm running away. But, So does yours have does it have an actual ladder and stuff that goes up into
I think it did at one time, but when we bought the house, we've been here, 13, 14 years, they really didn't take care of things, and I think that it just disappeared. But it should have a ladder, because that door is
It's just
heavier
literally like a hatch, so you can set stuff up there, but
Here, look and see.
I don't think you'd actually climb up there. This guy's got these 2 games.
Oh, I've been wanting to play this one.
After that one dude, what's it called? Masters Hill?
Yeah.
And then this guy's got some GameCube games, although I don't know if this is going to work.
It's because they're old.
Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Oh my god, that game again.
Yeah.
What game is it?
This game's kind of a mess. Yeah. He bought it the other night.
I was like, oh, what have I done?
How much? Okay. I don't think this is going to work.
Let's see.
I mean, it's pretty scratched.
Uh,
You have that resurfacer, mate, so maybe.
I don't know how it would work with GameCube games.
Yeah, it's
though.
meant for normal size disc.
I mean, I played all of them.
Probably solid.
I don't know. That just. This is the only GameCube game you have?
We have more. Actually, Matt, isn't there like a Teen Titan one?
There's a Teen Titan and there's a Legend of Zelda.
Matt, do you know where the Legend of Zelda is?
Have you guys played this at all?
Yeah, we played all the time. It
And
still
it works? Okay.
somehow.
Day 0 buy.
Not bad collection as well. It is a day 1 buy.
Total Recall.
You're facing they're making an Angry Birds movie.
I know. Dude, this is pretty dope. Factory sealed metal, full metal jacket.
Show me your war face.
Dot hack. It's interesting. JRPGs.
Yeah, they all take place in like a computer, like Matrix World.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's there's even like a anime series that goes with it.
I heard it came out kind of
Yeah.
after the game.
Do you have this?
Yes.
Good. It's amazing.
It's such a fun game. Bullet Time.
Yep.
Remember, you could just like slow motion everything.
Play that game so many times.
Video games.
Yes, we like them a lot.
I have a Sega right now. I'm saving.
I think there's
Saving
another
for,
one with that
for the
one.
grandkids.
Yeah.
The hack? I thought I had 2.
Future Tactics.
How much were you asking per game?
I wasn't planning on selling games. I didn't think anyone wanted these anymore. I thought I had 2 hats. Is there only one?
There's only one over
There's
here.
one game here you might want to check out.
I mean, I'm not gonna use them anytime soon.
Ooh.
25 cents.
Okay.
I don't know how many I'm gonna go for. I didn't know anyone bought these still.
You have? Can you lend me $1?
Yeah.
Because all we have is 20s because we're idiots.
Just give you $1 for all 4, I guess. Should
Okay.
Or just 3.
Yeah, 3. We'll pick out a 4th one.
And
What?
what is up, YouTube? Fancy here. We got White being a weirdo. So today we had 4 community sales going on. I'm not really sure.
2? Well, I don't know if that's community, so that doesn't count.
I don't know.
It's a retired community, so we're not going in there.
We went to 2, and so far we got at least a video amount of stuff.
Only a handful of finds, but everything was just super valuable.
Top-notch, yeah.
Super pricey. I was like shocked, especially the last find.
Yeah. A quarter for quarter each for 2 $50 games.
Well, we don't know about one.
That's
we know
true.
one is valuable. I don't know the other one. N64 lot on the horizon. I mean, I have his number. He has mine. We've been texting, so we offered $100, but it sounds pretty good. We'll probably bring the spy cam with, and you can go Monday afternoon.
Yes, I don't think
We'll probably bring the spy cam with and go Monday to meet this guy. It's across town, but it sounds like it might be worth it. And as I said, we're offering $100, so it might be pretty legendary if it is worth it. He'll send us pictures first before we meet him.
I hope so.
But if we do get it, we will bring the spy cam so you guys can check it out, what we end up getting, and we'll hop into that now, actually.
Cool. I immediately fuck up my hair. Wonderful. For the good of the channel.
Outstanding. The hipster organic energy drinks.
They're delicious. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good yourself?
Good.
Lucky to get a spot there.
Yeah.
This hour.
Yeah.
Good lord. I thought about going to Chipotle and I realized it was 6 o'clock.
It's probably gonna be
I'll wait an hour or 2. I don't feel like
yeah.
waiting in line for 30 minutes.
All the gangs,
Everything works swimmingly?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So why not? Yeah, it's got the impact expansion.
It's nice and clean as well.
Yeah. You know, Zelda, Mario Kart.
This looks like it went to the
Yeah,
washing
I mean,
machine.
come on. Super Smash, like, you know, I play that
Oh, I love
1,000
it.
times.
You know what I honestly like the GameCube one the most? But
Yeah,
Melee,
that was
yeah.
good.
I know that's
Yeah.
kind of the hipster answer.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Everything looks good.
Good.
60. I'll get you 2 more. And 100.
Cool, man.
Awesome. Thanks for driving out here.
Yeah, that's no
I
problem.
love the bag actually.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
don't have to make 80 trips back here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Get it all out.
Want to help out at all? How you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good yourself? How you doing today?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good yourself?
What is going on, YouTube? White here, once again, north of the wall, with Fanwell Tarley. I had to come up with.
Why am I that
I
one?
had to come up with the Game of Thrones one to honor this special occasion.
I couldn't be Fanta Snow or something like that.
It doesn't quite have the same ring to it. It has to like
Fanwell. It's gotta be part of it.
Fanwell. I could have thought of something better though. I could have thought of a better character. It's besides the lamest one on the planet.
lamest one.
Anytime he's on the screen with that stupid girl,
Oh, God,
I just want
I
to
hate
shut
them.
off the show and go chug
Just
a bottle.
skip.
Everclear. Yep. Other than that, Game of Thrones is a perfect show.
Yeah.
I love every scene of it. Besides when he's on there with that random chick.
He's
I
a likable
hate
character,
the
but I don't
scenes.
like when they're together in the same scene.
Which is
he's
boring.
Fine. Like he's like Samwise Gamgee, and then John's like Frodo.
Yeah.
So I'm completely fine with that dynamic.
Although
but
I'd
I
argue
don't
Samwise Gamgee was the hero of all of Lord of the Rings, and Frodo was just kind of a pawn.
He kind of was, because in the end,
He carried him
spoiler
around.
alert, Frodo, you know,
Spoiler alert for people that are 100 years late to the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Frodo doesn't want to throw it in the end. So if Sam wasn't
Yeah, he
there,
got kind of corrupted. But then Sam also did all the like heroic stuff.
That's
It seemed
true.
like, and Frodo kind of didn't.
Frodo's kind of useless.
Let's jump into kind of historic comeback after the shit we've had
Yes.
to deal with the last month.
Because this has only been 1 week of stuff.
This is one weekend.
This is beautiful.
Our other video just went up like the other day.
It did.
So I was like, it's crazy we're sitting down to film. All of this stuff was from 2 hours. Everything you see here was from 2 hours. Even the big N64 lot is from yard selling, technically.
yeah.
We didn't actually get it at the yard sale, but those people we met at the yard sale, and for once, the deal actually went through.
Yeah.
And that part of the reason I offered a bunch of money is so they'd actually, hang out with us and work the deal out. Let's jump into. Go ahead and jump into the lot you got right away.
So, start of the day. I bought all these games for $1 each. I've got my reasoning for that. This one, because I didn't know how the day was going to turn out. I mean, the last couple of weeks have been pretty terrible.
Yeah.
So I was just going to buy as much crap as I could.
We're going to leave a lot on the shelves today. No. To start the day at least.
Exactly. So, what is this? So they ordered this from GameFly, it looks like.
How much did they spend on it?
It doesn't tell you.
Weird.
So they bought it from GameFly. They rented it, decided to buy it, and then sold it at a yard sale for $1. Not sure what mental gymnastics happens through that, but
Probably bought it. Well, it's not that old of a game, is it? Or is it?
2011.
Okay, so honestly, that's not that old. I was thinking it was like a decade old or so.
So that's kind of cool. That was $1. That's not a bad game. I don't have that Lego Star Wars games, or that game in particular. I like the Lego Star Wars series. I recently picked up the Complete Saga for the 360 for like $15 at Walmart, brand new.
I like the very first one that came out. I actually enjoyed it, kind of a guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
but
it's awesome. It's a great co-op series. This game I picked up for $1. I picked this up a couple weeks ago, I think.
We got it like a year ago, I think. But you did get one of these a long time ago.
Yeah. So I got it again. Super Paper Mario.
Oh, you're right. We did get it recently because we didn't have a debate, but I was confused. I thought this was a remake of something, and you said it was its own game.
It is its own game.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you can have it 2D, and in some parts you have to go 3D, where you're like running straight.
Was it good? Was it a good game, or did it miss the mark?
It's a Nintendo Select, so that means it probably sold pretty well.
Yeah.
So normally when they do Nintendo Selects, it goes out and then they re-release it again.
Okay.
So it was re-released for about $20, and I don't know. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a while. I have this again.
I love the 1,000-year door.
I think this one's actually better than
the GameCube one's awesome.
I haven't played it yet.
That's my favorite one.
That was the first thing I bought from you actually when we first met.
That's right.
And then I got this game because I don't think I own it anymore. Remember? Yeah, in fact, I don't own this. I bought this when it first. I'm going to show you what the game is. Fable 3. I bought this from a friend when it first came out because he beat it in 2 days.
That sounds right.
And then I bought it from him for $20 instead of $60 at the store. Bought it, beat it in 2 days, and traded in for $25.
Okay.
So that was cool.
like a free.
It was like a free game. So I bought this for $1. It's also backwards compatible in the Xbox One. So I can actually play this on Xbox One now.
I remember not liking Fable 2.
I liked it a lot. If you didn't like Fable 2, you're probably not going to like this game.
I love Fable 1 though. It's one of my favorite games ever.
I liked this game a lot. It wasn't a $60 game, but it's definitely a $1 game.
I still have the Fable theme song still goes through my head from time to time when I don't remember it. Oh man, Fable 1 was the best game ever.
I love this series. It kind of went downhill. It was like the first one was amazing. Second one kind of went down. The third one was a little bit lower than 2, and then the Connect game was just abysmal.
I didn't even know that happened. I'm going to continue pretending it didn't.
Yeah, it's called
the
Fable
first one. I remember all the promises. None of them happened, but the promises about how like you plant a seed there and an apple tree will grow in like a year, and none of that stuff happened. Whatever his name is, Peter
Molyneux.
Peter Molyneux, whatever French name. He made crazy promises, but Fable still ended up being an awesome game.
I liked it a lot, but I guess it didn't sell as well as I thought it did because the studio just went bankrupt. So
yeah.
The new Fable will not be existing.
No, too bad. The first one was awesome, but again, it had the issue of I beat it like day one. I'd play it, and I'd play for 8 hours, and then I'd beat it.
And it just kept getting shorter, unfortunately. The funny thing, I think it was either 2 or 3, I don't remember which one, had these like pub games that came out before the game came out. You got a code and you could do gambling and stuff with the in-game money. And there was a glitch where if you held LB, it would double your bet without actually making you spend double the bet.
So you could
So I started the game with like $2 million. Like, as soon as I was an adult, I was $2 million and I bought the whole first town. And then after that, you kept making money when you weren't playing the game. So I'd go home, or I'd go to school, I'd come back home, and I'd have like another like $2 million.
Your investments
because you'd have houses and you'd rent them.
Oh, I got it.
You'd rent all the business.
So every month you'd get money just from
every hour
stuff.
You got money. So I was just rolling in the dough.
Nice exploit. Not that you needed to beat a Fable game.
Yeah.
But let's jump into this. This was almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
This fun. When this guy brought these games out, the very first thing I ran up to the cell and he said he had a Final Fantasy game on PlayStation, and I was like, oh, maybe it'll be Final Fantasy VII. And so he walks out. First thing I see is Final Fantasy VIII. So I'm like, eh. But then he moves Final Fantasy VIII, and the next two games I see right behind the pile are Grandia and Dragon Warrior 7, which we also got a year ago at another community sub.
Which was the guy that didn't help us out last week.
Which is the guy that screwed us last week. The other one's still over there. Where is it? It's on the shelf somewhere over there.
Yeah. Well, there's Grandia 2, so you've got Grandia 1 now. That's kind of funny.
Yep, and 2 on Dreamcast.
Oh, here's Dragon Warrior 7. Let's just bring that up.
The only good thing is his is in immaculate condition. This one's not bad, considering it was a kid. Really good condition. Just a slight broken.
I think the discs are in great condition.
The discs are in real nice. Yeah, that's like untouched, literally untouched. So
I'm looking forward to playing this.
You're gonna keep that because I got the other one last year, and I'm gonna keep Grandia. We offered $20 for both of them.
Yep.
Because
we didn't know Grandia was actually worth anything.
I knew it was worth some money. I didn't think it was going to be a $50 game, but both of these games are $50 games. We offered $20. Again, I knew this one was valuable. I didn't know if Grandia was worth anything. So we offered $20, and the kid accepted it. He didn't know what to ask us. I wasn't going to offer him $2 because I knew there was a lot of crazy value here. But Grandia is in really nice shape. And I believe this is the same company that made the Lunar games, but I'm not positive. And if it is, I really like the Lunar games. I don't think I have Lunar Blue anymore. I used to for a while.
And you still got the Arc the Lad.
Still have the Arc the Lad.
Working Designs. In fact, that's actually
awesome.
Yeah, that's right there.
But this game, people really liked it. Just the voice acting I heard was kind of shitty, but other than that, it's supposed to be an amazing game. We'll be giving this a playthrough. It'll work on PlayStation 2, right? Everything works on PS2?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be giving
this a playthrough. And that actually also works on PS3 as well.
Awesome. Well, we still haven't gotten one.
Oh yeah, you need to get one.
We were gonna get one the other day, but that kid wanted a gazillion dollars.
Yeah,
for
it was
like $240. And then the last game you ended up getting.
Well, how much was this again? Like $5? Because we weren't sure if it was gonna work.
I think you gave him 7.
7?
Yeah.
So $7 for Mario Party 7. That's kind of funny. The condition, pretty abysmal. It looks like they used it as a frisbee. And then it says on the front, it's got a little sticker, property of Sarwita or something. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm going to try to get that sticker off without completely killing the game.
Property of something of Sarita, which is a part of Tucson.
Like a library or something?
I guess so, or a bookstore or something.
I don't know. I don't know if this sticker will ruin the game if I take it off.
I wouldn't take it off. Wait to test it.
That's true.
Fana will test it. You should do it on like Instagram or something.
Okay.
We did last time. People enjoy actually
seeing a little video or throw it up on Facebook.
Anytime it's questionable, and that's pretty questionable.
So like our Facebook page, check it out, see if this game works. I'll throw a little video up, a little featurette thing.
I mean, maybe Instagram. I love Instagram now.
I'll do them both.
For the longest time, I was against Instagram, and I was like, it was a hipster site, and Facebook was the goat, and now I'm starting to hate Facebook and really like Instagram. It's so clean. I don't know how else to describe it. It's clean. It's not messy. The Facebook is messy. There's ads everywhere.
There's like no ads.
There's like so-and-so liked some random person you don't know's photo, and then you have to see that random person you don't know's photo. Instagram is just clean. You only see what you want to see. You only see the people you want to see, so I absolutely love it. Let's get in. We got about 10 minutes. Let's get into this last garage sale find, actually from Saturday. And this one was again almost unbelievable when she brought out the lot, especially when she told us what prices she want. She went in and she said she had a bunch of old PS2 games she hasn't played in years, and you can tell because look how dusty this is.
Yeah, it's really.
You can see dust all over them, and she hasn't played them for years. But the first game I saw in the pile was Dot Hack Mutation Part 2. And I'm assuming Mutation is the name of the game, and the first one was Part 1, but it wasn't called Mutation. It was called something else. So it's not like there's
a lot of those.
It's not like there's a Dot Hack Mutation Part 1. Part 2 is called Mutation. Part 1 is called something else.
Yeah, it says the saga continues. So I'm guessing this is one of the sequels to...
I bought the first one. I remember buying it at GameStop really specifically, and played it a little bit, but at 12 years old I was too ADHD for it. I couldn't devote... I can devote more time nowadays, but regardless of if I like it or not, 25 cents, and this is probably like easily a $40 game still. It's super collectible, super...
I was really shocked when they said 25
cents. And it comes
cents.
with it. I was shocked too. I thought she was going to go say something crazy like $40, $50 a game. She's like, but she was honest. She doesn't play them anymore, so she's
looking to get rid of them.
She's literally looking to get rid of them.
Is it
everyone on the planet is going to say we should have bought all those games for 25 cents, and we honestly don't. I don't really have an excuse for why we didn't.
Yeah,
I was thinking
looking
about.
Back, I don't know why we didn't either.
A lot of them were kind of junky, but for 25 cents, we could use as the case. You guys are right. All you subscribers are right. We should have bought all of them. It comes with a little anime, which I think is kind of fun.
Does it? What?
Yeah, it's a little anime movie.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, right. DVD video.
I saw these at Goodwill once. I saw a Dot Hack like anime saga at Goodwill. I left it on the shelf, but Kind of cool to see, get into a show as you're getting into a game. You can
That's
actually,
really cool.
if you,
Is there any info on that in the back, real quick? Let's just check.
right there, it says something about the DVD.
From the creators of Ghost in the Shell and Evangelion.
Is Ghost in the Shell?
30-minute original anime movie.
That's pretty cool. Is Ghost in the Shell the one everyone's getting butthurt about because they cast
the live action one?
They cast Scarlett Johansson as the Asian, and everyone says Hollywood is whitewashing.
Isn't Scarlett Johansson Black Widow?
Yeah, she's very white.
She's like in everything.
I don't
Why is
know.
she in everything?
I don't know.
She's like the snake in the Jungle Book. She doesn't
She
need to
is
be in
the
everything.
snake in the Jungle Book, but
Which was
apparently,
a dude, by the way, in the original
right?
movie.
But apparently, her character is pointless in this movie. Completely pointless. So, jump into that game, I guess.
So, Future Tactics: The Uprising by Crave
It
Entertainment.
looks so much like Advance Wars. I know it's not, but
It looks
even
like
the emblem looks like an Advance Wars emblem. On the
yeah,
top.
it does. It really does. It looks like it's just a third-person adventure shooter with really bad graphics. I'm not really sure what's going on here. It doesn't have the little instruction booklet, which is unfortunate for these kind of random games that we don't know anything about, because I kind of like to flip through them, just kind of see what's going on. But I guess I'll just find out by playing it.
Show that one.
This game
was amazing.
This game was amazing. I absolutely loved it. You told me to just pick it up to add the quarter.
Yeah.
So it'd be a whole $1. So I could just hand them a whole $1, just some pocket change.
Right.
Enter the Matrix. Amazing PS2 game.
The bullet time.
I have probably spent like 20 hours in this game just replaying the first couple levels because they were so much fun. Like the mailroom and everything. And
when did it come out? It came out right when the second movie came out, I think.
Complete.
I remember getting it right at the time. I think the second and third movie were coming out.
Wow, look at how flawless
Pristine.
that is.
Yeah,
Oh my
brand new.
god. I don't remember when this came out. In fact, let's
You
check
played
the
as
date.
like Niobe. You played as like weird people that weren't.
There
the
are
main
two different
characters.
storylines, which is kind of cool. How much gameplay there was to this, because some of the levels were the same, but some of them were completely different depending on who you picked. There was Ghost and Niobe.
That's right. I remember one of them was Niobe.
Ghost is some random character in the movie. That
They're both in the movie. just
Oh,
for,
there's a
like,
guy
2
in the
seconds.
background. But Niobe is like the girlfriend or like love interest of Morpheus, I think.
Love interest of Morph. I don't remember that.
I think
I remember
there's
them in the
something
movie,
between
but they
them.
were like extras. Like they weren't important characters.
She
in the
was
movies.
at least a pilot. She did something in the movie. Ghost is just a random Asian dude that looks pretty
But this is cool. It's one of those things where, like, as the movie's going on, you're over here doing stuff in the game. So they have creative license to do whatever the fuck they want. Basically, instead of being Neo and having to do what the movies say, you can be these random characters and do whatever you want
But
to do.
I did hear the Path of Neo game is also pretty awesome.
I've never played that one.
I haven't either.
This is the only one I played.
I don't
a lot.
know if I own it or not, but I need to look at my collection and play it because this game was
I
fantastic.
just remember running on the walls and freezing time, or not freezing time, but
Yeah.
slowing it down to where the bullets are going by.
I literally just bought this to force one of my friends to play it. Like, that's the
Well, they
reason
should,
I have
everyone
it.
should play it. It might not.
Everybody
It
should
might
play
not
it.
have stand the test of time now, but
I played it quite recently. I still
still
like
liked it?
I still like it a lot.
this game.
This game's
can't
just
figure this out.
out of nowhere. We can't figure out if it's worth anything, if it's not worth anything.
Well, it's definitely worth something,
We don't know how much.
but we don't know what.
Yeah.
It might be $20. It might be $90. We haven't quite figured it out yet.
Raystorm for the PS1. This is also a working designs game, which just like Arc the Lad and a couple other random games are. I don't know anything about. It's made by Spaz as well. Look at that emblem right there.
It's awesome. It was a arcade game in Japan.
Oh god.
No, it looks fine. It'll work. It's not bad.
That's true. There are light scratches, but I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely a Japanese game. It's made by also Taito Corp. 1996. So this is an old.
It was
game.
an arcade game, and then it ported, and then it came here. And the big question, I guess, I have for all you guys is, how much is this game worth?
It looks like water damage in the back. I'll clean it up. It looks like a shoot 'em up type game.
It's a
like
top-down shooter. Yeah, top-down playing shooter.
Yeah.
But
So it looks like fun.
it might be fun. And we spent $25 on it, and it's definitely worth something. Worst case scenario, it's worth like $20. But I saw a sold listing of this game for $90 from like a few months ago. So
Those people really want to win that $10,000 prize.
you guys let us know, and yeah, we should call that number and see if we can win that $10,000 prize. 20 years ago, that film in 1996 was 20 years ago.
I wonder how much that 10 grand is worth now.
Oh my god, yeah. Let's take a quick break and we'll jump into the next lot. Crawling on my ceiling. So let us know about that game because it's the big wild card of the week. Like I said, I saw sold listings for $20 and I saw sold listings for $90. It just depends. Most of the games are Japanese imports. That's one of the few ones that was from the United States. Very few on eBay.
That's weird.
So let's get into the last lot. One of the first people we saw, probably 20 minutes into the day, said they had an N64 lot across town. How often do we hear this? Probably at least 5 times a day, and nothing ever comes of it, ever. So these people started listing the stuff they had, and they're like, well, what would you pay me for something like that? And I offered $100 because the lot sounded amazing, and I knew if I said $20, we were never going to see them again. So I offered $100. They got back to me that day. We set up a meeting. Me and you went down and got it. And the lot, not quite as good as I wanted, but still pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I thought, because they said they had all the games were amazing and only about 9 out of 12 of them were amazing. There was a couple junky sports games.
Yeah.
But it was an N64 lot, and we'll jump into the controllers first.
This one's kind of cool. I liked how many colors there were for the N64.
I loved everything about the N64 at the time.
Still my favorite console. Still
yeah,
one of my favorite consoles, at least.
4 controllers. 2 of them, fantastic. I forgot the term for this one. Atomic Purple?
Yeah.
Was it that easy?
Atomic Grape? Something like that.
Grape? Something? And this was this Ice
or
Blue?
Grape was a different one.
Was this Ice Blue, or this looks too green for Ice Blue? No, I think that's Ice Blue.
Yeah.
Ice Blue.
What is this one then? What would this, just green?
Just generic green.
Tundra green.
Alright. Forced. It's whatever you wanted it to be. But there was never an N64 this color, right?
No. There was
Fantastics that were that
ones.
color. So that's why those are kind of neat.
Yeah, exactly.
All first party, all Nintendo. And I mentioned this in a video pretty recently, but from a value standpoint, people oftentimes ignore controllers and think they're just worthless. They're worth a ton of money. Especially N64 controllers with tight joysticks can easily be worth $25, $30, which is like Wavebird tier on the GameCube.
Yeah.
The console is in pretty nice shape. It is just a regular console. However, one of these bad boys, which we haven't seen forever.
Yeah.
We never see these anymore.
We used to always get them with the consoles, and it was like something we took for granted, but what is that?
Tested by someone in 2003.
You know what? This might have been a refurbished console then.
SB tested this in 2003, which in itself was a long time ago, but that was a long time after the system came out. That's how old it's getting. But yeah, really nice condition, not a lot of scuffs, not a lot of scratches, and it does have the nice Nintendo brand AV, which I absolutely love seeing.
Which is cool, because those work for the GameCube too.
It's weird, I feel like I used to have a million of those, and now I have none of them.
Yeah, I don't know where all
I used to have like thousands of them in my room, back at the old house, and now I have like one that I have to switch out from
That's
everything.
what happens when you move sometimes.
Start off with a couple of the junkier games. We'll try to work into the more valuable, better games. Madden 2000, an awesome game for me because the Rams were actually sick back then. So for the first time in like 15 years, they were actually a good team. One of these WWF games, which there was 6 million of these. Warzone.
Oh, I haven't played that one.
There's 8 million of these on the N64 originally.
Love this game.
Fanta's favorite game. He always played his Odd Job. N64 Golden Eye. And I absolutely love Pierce Brosnan as James Bond. Anytime I think of James Bond, I think of Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, me too.
I never think of Sean Connery. I never think of Daniel Craig. Anyone. I think of Pierce Brosnan.
I don't remember who I actually played in that game. I know it was
couldn't have been Odd Job because I was exploiting. Super Smash Bros. The very original one. Very valuable game. I have it perfect condition somewhere, so I'll be selling this to get my money back. Awful condition label. How does that happen?
It looks like...
How does it wear?
I don't know.
Answer that question if you can. How does label wear like that?
Just they tried cleaning it and then the water just eroded away? I don't know.
That's weird though. I never sat and thought how does a label get worn out like that?
All of my labels from my childhood are perfect, so I'm not sure.
And you were like 6, so adults somehow couldn't figure that out.
Yeah, they were pretty old.
Didn't
they live near the
30.
university?
Yeah, they were like 30.
But weren't they near the U of A?
Yeah. There's other houses there besides college kids.
The Golden Nugget, made by Games People Play and EA. There you go. Look at that cover art right there. Some dice, and then
we have
Golden Nugget.
A shitty dive bar called the Golden Nuggets here in Tucson.
Really?
Yeah, I've never been there. But
isn't that a casino in Vegas?
Yeah, it's a casino in a lot of places. There's one in San Diego as well, but yeah, people get stabbed at the Golden Nugget bar. So that'd be fun. That'd be a fun game, actually. A dive bar game where you get to stab people.
That would be awesome. Why isn't that a thing? Now, this is actually kind of funny because this player actually just stopped playing. Kobe Bryant in NBA courtside.
And he had a legendary 60 60-point game as a 38-year-old on his way out.
Somebody showed this was on Lee Reddit, and it was a picture. It was a graph of like where he passed to people, and it was just blank because he doesn't pass.
Well, this game he didn't pass. He shot the ball 50 times, but he got 60 points, and he's like my great-grandfather's age, so that's super impressive in his last game.
He's a great-grandfather's age.
That is fresh right there.
Didn't he get accused of rape?
Yeah, back in the 90s, someone said... They say that about a lot of famous athletes, so that they get what's called a settlement outside of court, and most of the time it's unfounded.
It's dumb. Super Mario 64.
Which is fresh as hell.
Looks
My
great.
God. Out of the box new.
Does yours look this good?
No.
No? So you'll probably swap it out for it?
Mine's in the box. I haven't actually looked at it for
that's cool.
years.
Great game. I never owned it as a kid, actually.
Yeah, there's no way mine looks that good. Beautiful.
Yeah, my first copy of that was when we started going garage sailing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel terrible for your childhood.
When I was a kid, I never had that game. I did have this game, however. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Amazing game. This is still probably one of my favorite Zelda games. I've gotten a lot more appreciation for Twilight Princess now after playing it for a while.
After playing
the new one.
This game was scary as hell, I remember as a kid. Those little zombie things that walk around and stuff.
The screaming zombies.
Yep.
Terrifyingly gave me nightmares as a kid.
It has a little bit of gunk on it, but really nice condition labeled Banjo-Kazooie.
What a great game.
Didn't I hear they were doing a Kickstarter for a new one of these?
They did. It's called Yooka-Laylee.
Okay.
It actually was funded probably thrice over, I'm sure. I wish... It was 3 times over. Thrice over. And it looks amazing.
What system?
I think it's going to be on everything.
Multiplat? Okay.
PC, PS4, Xbox One. I wish I'd backed it.
We'll see how it does in today's market, where everyone has ADHD and needs like a new grenade launcher attachment to their gun.
I don't know. I mean, platformers do pretty well these days. Little Big Planet did amazing. They're still making Mario games.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of other platformers.
We'll see how it sells in today's market. Pokemon Stadium 1, the very original one.
That was fun.
And I think I still have that transfer pack thing somewhere.
That one's not worth anything though, because it's like $10, right?
The second one, I actually don't own the second one aside from Factory Sealed, which is too bad because I'm not going to open that to ever play it.
I recently picked that game up actually.
I need to find a copy to play.
Where the hell is? I hope it's on my car. But I'll be doing a pickup video with Steven on that one because he's bought
you told me
100+ games.
You told me we went to a cruise house. It was like a Game Chasers episode.
Yeah.
I wish you had filmed that. It would have been fun to see. You went to some
I did film
house?
I did film it.
At their house?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I need to see that then. I want to see it.
Yeah, it's cool. It was weird though because he had all these old systems and stuff, but he was like 19, so.
It is weird, but it makes for a fun video to go into people's houses and see what old stuff they have.
Complete in-box Jaguar.
An old, it's like an episode of American Pickers.
Yeah, exactly.
With exciting stuff and not lame like Rusty.
This old lampshades from 1950s. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, and it was owned by Chava, and then he's got graffiti on the side.
My boy Chava. It sounds like the drug dealer's name.
And then he colored, yeah, it does. And then he colored in the sides. He may be a drug dealer now. This is an old game. I loved this series a lot.
I did not like it on N64.
I played the hell out of it on N64.
I think every time I think of Tony Hawk, I think of a PlayStation game. I never consider it an N64 game.
See, I thought the first one was only on there, but I guess the second one's also in the N64. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either. But
it's a yellow cartridge.
For me, it's just got to be
really
on.
weird.
It's got to be on the PlayStation. This game is just fun.
This game's awesome, but I cannot play it at all anymore for some reason. Back when I was a kid, I was great, but now I just cannot control it. I'm not sure why. I need to try playing it again. Diddy Kong Racing. This game's awesome. I love it. This has Conker in it, and then a bunch of other random characters.
Was it Conker like a fun, loving character in this game?
Conker was a fun, loving character in this game and Conker's Pocket Tales. I think this may have come out before Conker's Bad Fur Day.
I think it did. I think Conker's Bad Fur Day came out pretty late, like 2000 flat or something. I know the butthurt that Conker's VR game drew. That new phone game, Conker Jr. or whatever, the amount of butthurt it drew was absolutely outstanding.
Conker Jr. game?
Never mind. We'll save Fanta for my Rev and watch it.
Okay.
I got Perfect Dark, kind of the edgy emo kids version of GoldenEye.
Yeah.
It didn't sell as well at all. Very few people own this compared to GoldenEye, which every kid in America owned GoldenEye. And I remember GoldenEye getting stuck. I already changed the subject off Perfect Dark. Sorry, Perfect Dark fans. But I remember GoldenEye. Everyone in my school got stuck on that stupid statue level. The pitch black one that where you're in
I had problems with that at first. I found my way through it. What I got stuck on was the bridge. I still haven't beat it to
Cradle?
this day. I need to go back. Cradle.
Where you fight Alec or whatever.
I hate that level. There's like machine guns everywhere.
There's
There's
turrets
like
and stuff.
Gatling guns,
Yep.
and everyone's got Uzis, and I'm like, what am? And you've got a time limit.
Yep. I remember that level. I remember that whole game so well. Like, so well.
The jungle level, the airplane level, I love.
Xena. That fool would never get to marry Xena. I absolutely loved her. She always did enjoy a good squeeze, by the way. Mario Kart 64, which this game has absolutely exploded in value since the last time I sold it. Last one of these I sold must have been 2 or 3 years ago. And it's now like a $45, $50 game. It's absolutely, it's just gotten crazy. It's like Smash Brothers tier.
Honestly, I think that's because it aged so well. The battle mode is still so much fun.
Battle mode, we play that, and we play that drinking and driving game like weekly. So.
I haven't done that game in forever.
Oh, it's so
We should
fun.
do a video of that. That'd be hilarious.
It's so fun.
That'd be
It might
awesome.
be the last video they ever see of you because you never drink alcohol. If you chug a few beers, you might be dead. But that's a good thing.
I'll like train for it. It'll be great.
You have to start preparing.
The Alcoholic Olympics.
Preparing drinking. But yeah, there's nothing fun, I don't think, than coming back from a party or something and playing a couple games.
Yeah, we played. So it's the battle mode. So we did. It wasn't battle shots, but we did the same kind of thing. Whenever you lost a balloon, we'd take a shot.
Oh my god!
It was a shot of beer though.
Oh, okay.
But we still went. I went through like 6 beers. It was a fun time though. So that was great.
Yeah, it's N64. I don't know. Certain N64 games age perfectly.
Yes.
I think Mario Kart aged perfectly.
Yes.
I cannot play GoldenEye today.
I can still play GoldenEye.
I know I'm like one of the only ones, but when especially with the controls, because first-person shooters have been completely different since Halo, the very first Halo came out. Every first-person shooter has like the same controls now.
You can actually, there's a mode in it that a lot of people don't know about. If you have 2 controllers plugged in, and you have it like this, you have 2 controllers, you can have the dual thumbstick.
I didn't know that. That changes everything.
That's what I've been told. I haven't tested it myself.
Did
but
did that kid tell you that in elementary school? That kid?
No. I read it on, it was like top 5 gaming facts.
Really?
No.
I remember that kid told me that you could get Mew underneath the truck by the SSN, and I believe me when I say I did a bunch of that stuff. And then I found out you can get Mew really easily just by following a few little exploits. Everyone can get Mew, yeah.
Remember Missing No?
Missing No, yeah, and he'd give you 99 items of whatever. It was in like 5th slot.
And he was like this like weird, like screwed up pixely thing.
And they said if you captured him, it fucked up your game. But I captured him a bunch of times. It never did anything to my game. He just turned into a Kanga, or whatever that was called, Kangastan.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? What's the kangaroo thing called?
Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan. Is that right? The kangaroo in Pokemon, whatever it's called. He would turn into that, and it would never fuck up my game. But it was supposed to like completely corrupt your file. So it was fun. Messing with those old Game Boy games is one of the funnest things ever. So let's get in. We got 6 minutes. Let's get into the last of it. Jump into whatever it is you want to talk about.
The last of it. Well, like I said, there's another game hunting video going up very soon. Where Steven and I, he picked up a ton of stuff. I just picked up Pokemon Stadium 2. He got like I don't want to spoil it for the video, but he got a lot of stuff.
Did he get a bunch of Super Nintendo games?
He got a bunch of Super Nintendo games and a complete in-box N64 game.
Okay.
For like, it's a Mario. It's like a Mario game too.
And they went into a guy's house. They have footage inside the house.
It's one of his friends that goes to
It'll be literally like Game Chasers.
It'll be cool.
Because every episode of Game Chasers, they always go to people's garages and stuff, and that's part of the appeal of for me is like seeing what these people have and where the games are kind of stored. Like one of my favorite things from the channel's history is in like 2013 when we always found stuff in their garages, and they would pull out boxes underneath stuff.
Yeah.
And we would actually see where these people kept these old games. It's fun to actually see where they're stored, because normally people bring it out of the house and we just see the games. But it's fun to actually see where the games are hidden, where they're stored away.
We will never have this happen again, where we're looking around a garage. I'm hoping it's not going to ever happen again. Or I'm hoping
it does happen.
I'm hoping it happens again. But from what I've seen recently, I don't think it will. Just because a lot of people are searching through the garage for gold because it's old, it's worth a ton of money. I've informed many people that it's not. Where we're looking through terrible strategy guides that are all ripped up from Zelda. And there's Majora's Mask, and they're saying over and over, we don't have those games anymore. And I'm looking around the garage, and I see in the corner of my eye an N64 cartridge, and then I'm pulling them out, handing to you, you're stacking them up.
I'll never forget that find. It's called Fanta's Find.
Oh my god.
Fanta's Find. It was one of our old yard sale game money videos. And I remember 2 copies of this, 2 copies of Mario 64. They had 2 copies of like everything, every good game. So not only was it was like this lot we just showed you, but double. And it was crazy. It was $20 for everything. It was the most ridiculous find
god.
ever. So
I'm gonna go back to 2 years ago.
things are coming
Things are coming. Oh, also,
full circle.
when's this video going up?
Tuesday night,
Tuesday night. What's today?
Monday.
Monday. So tomorrow. Tomorrow after this video goes up, my impressions of the Gears of War 4 beta
Oh, I hope it's not. It's so.
are going
They almost
up.
ruined the. I guess there was never a good story in Gears of War, but I was gonna say they kind of ruined it by
I liked the
releasing
story.
the sequel, and now everything that Marcus Phoenix did is now ruined
What do you mean?
because it's his son. So there's a new threat, and the world's ruined again.
Oh yeah,
It's one of those
'cause
things where
3 wrapped everything up,
Right.
Just like Halo 3.
Just like Halo 3.
wrapped everything up,
And then a new threat, a new alien
ruined
threat,
it.
came and destroyed humanity again. Anyway,
Stupid ass robots.
so everything he did was pointless.
So, I hope the story's good in the new game. I'm not sure what they're going to do. They did kind of ruin, you're right, the story. It was finish the fight in Gears of War 3.
Yep.
Just like Halo 3 was finish the fight.
and then they had to make. They got dollar
But they
signs.
wanted money.
Yep.
So, we'll let you know how the multiplayer beta is at least. There's no single player, unfortunately, to the beta. But we'll let you know what we thought of that.
Okay.
And that's going to be like a 30-minute video, unfortunately, because we just kept talking about it, bringing up stuff from
Good.
the past.
Well, I'll watch it because I'm actually interested to see. We got 2 minutes left. First of all, congratulations, because by the time this video's up, we'll be at 20,000 subscribers.
Hopefully.
Which is it. We definitely will be. It's like 13 away now. So it's
That's
a
awesome.
pretty big milestone. I never would have thought the channel would have got. I would have been happy with 100 subscribers when I first made the channel. I never would have thought it would have gotten to 1,000, much less 20,000.
20,000.
And now I'm already eyeing 100,000 one day. By the time we're like old people.
But yeah, thanks for your support, guys.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
watching. If you guys are still watching at this point in the
Yep.
video,
Which a lot of people probably are.
you guys are the dedicated subscribers,
Yep.
which is why this thank you really does go out to you
I
guys.
still get comments from people that were around in like 2012, so it's
yeah,
fun to
it's
see
so cool.
that longevity, and it's fun to see new people jump on board as well. Last thing as well, we're about to hit 100 yard sale game hunting videos.
That's
so
crazy.
Me and Fanta don't actually have anything special planned, but we will come up with something.
I do.
Okay.
You
Fanta has
don't
something-
think I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Fanta has something special planned. I'll believe it when I see it. And we're out. If you guys enjoyed the game hunting content, please drop a thumbs up. It lets us know everything is on point, a-okay.
And share.
And to keep doing it. And our spy cam's working again, so
It
I'm happy
is.
about that.
Randomly, it's working perfectly.
You and your sharing.